going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're listening to Gladys Knight and the Pips, Midnight Train to Georgia. Now, I've heard a cover of Midnight Train to Georgia, but I don't think I've ever heard this version, and I believe this is the original version, right? This is the one that people cover, I think. I don't know. But who was I reacting to? It was on Midnight Special, and Gladys Knight introduced the artist. Maybe it was like the Guess Who or something like that. And she introduced the artist, and I didn't recognize her. And in the comments, they're like, oh my God, that's Gladys Knight. And it's just funny because I've heard the name Gladys Knight. I'm sure I've probably heard some of her records at some capacity. But the place that I'm most familiar with Gladys Knight's name, this is bad, you guys. This is bad because obvious she's a legend. But rappers would always flip her name because Gladys Knight and like Glad it's Night, like they'd always do like a double entendre or punchline using Gladys Knight's name. I've heard it like 4 different times from big artists. I listen to more underground boom bap hip hop, but so that's how I was always like familiar with her name. And then now I'm over here tripping like, damn, I need to get more familiar. So that's why we're here today, you guys. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get it started.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40 boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget, support the original content on the channel. I also started another channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, I take on challenges. I react to comedy, trending topics, and some travel. You can actually see my full Thailand travel vlog over there. I just got back from Thailand. I'm still a little jet lagged, if I'm being totally honest with y'all. But yeah, also all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. So you don't have to stress that. If you want access to the reactions early, we have a membership. There's a link in the description that gives you that access. And we got a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet. So, let's get this, man. This is Gladys Knight and the Pips, Midnight Train to Georgia. And it just even starts off epically.
For the man, too much for the man, he couldn't make it. So he's leaving the life he's come to know. Ooh. He said he's going back to find, ooh, what's left of his world, the world he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. Yeah. Said he's going back to a simpler place and time. That's right. Oh, yes, he is. Right by his side. Now be with him. Train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. World is his and hers alone. He kept dreaming.
Bro, obvious instant classic, right? I'm just tripping because as I'm listening to it, I'm questioning, have I heard this version of it? And the thing is, the Midnight Train to Georgia part is so familiar because I've heard covers of this, etc. But then the part that I'm struggling with is the Pips. They're fire, but they have like a deeper voice. I don't remember ever hearing them with this whole Midnight Train to Georgia scheme that's going on with the singing. And I'm just like, dude, I love this. I love how they're paired together and the way they're bouncing off each other. And Gladys with this lead, she has so much soul. And then the beat, the production on this track is actually bonkers. I say bonkers a lot, don't I, you guys? Should I stop saying that? Anyways, dude, there's nothing you cannot like about this track as of now. There's nothing to critique, to criticize. This is just like, oh, yeah. This is the type of music you listen to if you're an artist trying to get in your zone to create something, right? Whatever you're trying to create. Because, yeah. This is, I feel like we're listening to perfection at this point.
Ooh, that someday he'd be a star.
Superstar, but he didn't get far.
But he so found.
It's crazy because the Pips, it's like they're singing, but they're not. It's almost just like they're talking with deep voices. Superstar, and she didn't get far. I don't remember none of that.
Ooh, that someday he'd be a star.
Superstar, but he didn't get far.
But he so found out the hard way that dreams don't always come true. Oh no. So he pawned all his hopes and even sold his old car. Bought a one-way ticket back to the life he once knew. Oh yes he did. He said he would. Oh, he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Said he's going back to find a simpler place and time. Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna be with him on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Oh, he's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Ooh, yo.
Bro, the pockets they're in, and I love how the Pips, there's like this balance they're bringing to the track with the way they're singing. But the fact that they'll punch in and do that part where it's like, superstar, didn't get far. Like, I'm like, bro, this is... Anyways, it sets the scene, too. It puts you in this it puts you in a movie. Like, it puts you in this movie where, you left, let's say Georgia, right? You left Georgia to seek, let's say, Hollywood fame. You're in L.A. trying to become a star, and you're just like, yo, I missed the one I love. I got to get the F out of here immediately. And the first train I can catch is the midnight train to Georgia. Anyways, I'm sure my wife has heard this because she is from Georgia. So, yeah. I mean, I've heard this. What am I talking about? But you get what I'm saying. Like, anyways, let's go. Gladys Knight and the Pips, Midnight Train to Georgia. Make sure you're streaming their music. If she's still performing, buying tickets, all that good stuff. Let's go.
Oh, he's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Ooh, yo. Said he's going back to find a simpler place and time. Ooh, yo. I've got to be with him. Oh, that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Oh,
sweet it is. Isn't it crazy? Like, this song is about the urgency of love. Love and its urgency. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Right here at the bottom, it says Gladys Knight and the Pips. Sorry, and the Pips. Neither one of us. So I always thought Gladys Knight was just a solo artist, but maybe she put out an album with the Pips and it's like Gladys Knight and the Pips, Hell Melvin and the Blue Notes type of thing. Is that what we got going on here? I don't know. I'm about to learn today. I know y'all about to go crazy in the comments. Anyways, dude, love it. Love it. Just classic. Make you feel good. And, bruh, I probably should know more of Gladys Knight's music, to be honest with you. So maybe we can do that. We'll see, huh? Show up for your boy. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.